Hey guys, welcome to the Red Vault. Today we have one of the most popular amplifier in the market. We have Boss Katana Mark II 100 watt. But before starting, if you're a first timer, let me introduce myself. I'm Tolga SERT and you're at Red Vault, which is a small recording facility in the basement of my home. And in here I'm trying to explore the limits of my gear. If you want to explore with me, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It's really important for me because the 90% of my viewers aren't subscribing. Also, you can make a huge contribution by leaving a comment. Also, thanks for this. Now let's return to the Boss Katana. So actually this thing came as a part of a trade deal to me, and I won't keep this, not because it's a bad product, but this type of configuration doesn't work for me, unlike an all-tube amplifier or a digital floorboard, a processor like my Moore GE300, because hearing the guitar signal from a real cabinet with real speakers or a pair of reference monitors is better than hearing the same signal through a flat response monitor in a combo amplifier, which actually use an impulse response or a similar software technology. Because if you try to capture the sound of this amplifier with a microphone, you will capture a signal chain which includes a booster, if you want, an amplifier, and then there will be a cabinet, and then there will be a microphone already in the sound, because to create an impulse response, to create a cabinet simulation, you have to use a microphone, and the effect of the microphone will be in your sound already. But I have to mic up this amplifier because I don't like the line out section. It wasn't represent the actual sound in the room, so SM57 would be better for me. Also, I know this thing in the market for nearly a decade, and there are lots of videos, lots of reviews, lots of presets, and there are some backdoors to get new amplifiers, which is already built in the software. As far as I know, I just looked it up on the internet to get some highlight points to understand the amplifier. So I just applied a factory reset procedure to the amplifier, and we will check this device just like new. Also, I have to mention the website of the Boss is magnificent. It was well organized and it explains everything briefly, so kudos guys. Now let's talk about our signal chain and then let's hear this amplifier. First of all, obviously we have a Jackson King V in the house. Today I will use my Two-Face Pro King V again because I really like this guitar. It has a mahogany body with maple neck and ebony fretboard, SH6 on both positions, and we have a Floyd Rose 1000. It's in C standard tuning with 12 to 54 gauge strings. Goes directly to this Boss, and there's an SM57, I just mentioned it, and I'm controlling the device through the Boss Tone Studio for Katana Mark II software. Now let's select the channel 1 on the A side and let's hear it. Why I'm not hearing it? Because it's on the standby. Also, I will play the amplifier on the half watt version, 0.5 watts. Also, I can use this device as 50 watts and 100 watts, and it's a loud amplifier, I have to say. It also might be a good solution for your stage purposes. You can send your signal directly to the PA system while you can hear yourself through the speaker in front of you. It can be good. It can be good for at least small stage purposes. Now let's start. First, I will close the monitoring section of the Logic Pro. Now let's check the software. We have a full clean, classic crunch, lead shred, echo crunch, modern lead. Let's check the panel. We have 5 different amp types. There's an acoustic. And there's a drive. Is it on? Is it off? Let's put an overdrive. Is it active right now? I think it's active. No, there's a phaser. Let's lose the phaser. Why it's always active? Now it's off. Now it's off. And I think all the way up for the booster, not good, but we will check this either. Let's lose the delay, let's lose the reverb. And we have a cab resonance section, vintage, modern, deep. Right now I'm trying to get a heavy, brutal, chugging metal tone, and to get this, obviously I'm using a tube screamer with a PV or ENGL or Mesa-like amplifier through a V30 cabinet. And let's try to get this in this software. So we have 3 different cabs as vintage, modern and deep, and let's check each. You know, the modern kind of feels like a V30 Mesa oversized standard, or you know the cabinet, the UK Celestion V30s in it. It has this scooped feeling in the sound, and the deep one is also nice. Now let's go to the system section, and we will check this section. We are using a ribbon microphone right now, and let's check the microphones. But is it affecting the line out section? Power amp in setting. Maybe I was wrong. The speaker of the Katana wasn't a flat response, it's just a real speaker. However, we can adjust our sound because I think there's a boxiness in the sound, and I think we can lose this feeling by this adjustment. Yes, I think we need 400 hertz low mid frequency, and we need 1.5 kilohertz. 1.6 will work, I think. I think it's too fizzy right now. It's quite satisfying. Tone shape global EQ. What's this? Let's check the chain in here. We have lots of options. You know, I'm too old for this type of software stuff. It feels boring, at least for me. But I know some of you guys are enjoying this type of small adjustments. Oh, we have modulation. Now it's working. It's a delay, you know. Delay 2. Now let's check the other presets. But maybe losing this tone shaping feature might be good. It's a nice clean. It's also nice. And we have a B section. And we have a similar crunch in here. Modern power. I think it sounds nice, but the high gain characteristics are really limited. You know, when you're using a processor, you can get the sound of a Marshall or sound of a Mesa or ENGL or PV. I know they are not equivalent, it might not be equivalent, but at least it sounds like an ENGL or like a PV. But this thing only has one distortion characteristics in it. At least it's all I can get and find. And let's check the other sections. There's a librarian. I already built the sneaky amps, by the way. And we have some featuring artists in the Tone Central. You know, it sounds like the same preset with some EQ touch. It always sounds the same for me. And let's check a different artist. It has an octaver in it. Let's find another metal sound. Clean. Katana Mark II authentic amp tone. High gain lead. It still sounds the same. It always sounds the same. Let's add this. It's not available to adjust. I want to tweak this preset. Don't do this, boss. Is it exporting? Yeah, I think we can edit this right now. It's nice. It's too much gain. Let's lose the octaver. I think there's nothing else to demonstrate. It's a nice device with a limited distortion spectrum, at least for me. It always sounds the same, and you can just shape the distortion with EQ touches. However, it also provides a nice clean and crunch sound with lots of modulations, delays, reverbs, etc. So it can be a good companion for a bedroom player or small venue or small stage player. However, I wouldn't use this device to get a good sound in my recordings, or I wouldn't trust this device, because I think if you need an additional device to adjust the sound in your amplifier, like the global EQ section under the system, it's not that trustworthy if you are doing some serious stuff. And as far as I know, I can't use the global EQ feature, the tone shape feature, directly from the amplifiers itself. I think it's a solid device with lots of cool features in it, but the efficiency of this device is totally up to your purposes and preferences. So this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the content. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to leave your opinions in the comments. It really helps a lot to the growth of this channel. Till the next video, see ya.